Hi, it's Michelle with the Singing Baker, and today I'm bringing you a pumpkin pie dip. It's a nice cold appetizer that you can have in the fall. So we're about to get started. This again is a cold appetizer that you can put out in just a few minutes, and it's a perfect addition to the fall. So to get your ingredients today, you'll want to have some cream cheese, some confectioner sugar, a little bit of whipped cream, some canned pumpkin, some ground cinnamon, and ground ginger. And that is to make the dip. And then we also have some items to put into our dip, and I just grabbed some pears and some apples, and then some ginger snap cookies. Those are all taste really nice with this dip. So let's get started. So I'm going to be tackling the whipped cream first. You can certainly buy some whipped cream that is already pre-made. I usually tend to have some heavy whipping cream in my fridge, so I'm using what I've got in my fridge today. I'm just going to whip it up quickly in the mixer. But go ahead and buy pre-made if you want to. So I have a half a cup of whipping cream here. And I have my whipping attachment on my mixer. So if you have a mixer, go ahead and use that. And I'm just going to whip this on high speed until it turns into a nice fluffy whipped cream. Okay, so if you're making your whipped cream on your own, you just want to get a nice fluffy texture, and then you're good to go. I'm going to remove this here, and I'm just going to transfer it over to a bowl for now, and then we will add the whipped cream back in a little bit. Okay. Just going to transfer that over, and you only need about a half of a cup, just a little bit, and what it does to the dip is it makes it nice and fluffy. Nice light and airy texture. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you're enjoying my videos, make sure you give me a little like. I'd be much appreciative. It's nice to get a little feedback and see what your favorite recipes have been. Okay, so I've got the whipped cream out, just putting it in a nice cute little bowl here. Just keep to the side. Now we can actually use our same bowl, and I'm actually going to change the attachment. So if you have a mixer, you'll want to switch to the beating attachment now. If you're doing this in a blender, you can certainly use that. That's fine. Otherwise, you could possibly, if you have some strong arm muscles, do it in a bowl and just whip with the whipper. A nice whisk. Okay, so our next step is we're going to be adding our cream cheese in. Oh, I need to add my attachment. Let me add this in. Get this attached. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to add the cream cheese in. And then I'll add my powdered sugar. You'll definitely need a lot of arm muscle if you're going to do this by hand. But certainly a blender would be just fine as well. You could certainly do that. I'm going to add my confectioner sugar in. And we're basically going to beat this together until it's nice and airy and fluffy. Okay, so I have my softened cream cheese in here and my confectioner sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add my whipping cream that I just made. I'm going to lighten this up. And then we will add the pumpkin in. And then our spices. This is a really easy appetizer that you can throw together. It only takes a few minutes. For the canned pumpkin, you need just one can, so about a 15-ounce can. Add that all in. And then I'm going to have ground cinnamon that I'm going to be adding, as well as some ground ginger. so we're all mixed up here. It's a nice, beautiful orange color for fall. I'm going to go ahead and transfer this to a bowl, and then we will start cutting up our apple and our pear into slices. Okay, so let me grab my bowl here, and I'm going to spoon this up. Okay. As you can see, it's a beautiful orange color. It's really nice when you're having people over to have a variety of dishes. So I usually like to have a few nibbles, which can be either some nuts or pretzels or a few little chips. Those are things that you can easily just put out into bowls so that people can kind of just snack while they're waiting for the main dishes. And then I also like to have a combination of cold foods as well as hot foods. It's nice to have that variety for guests depending on what their mood is that day. And then it is also nice for the host if you have a mixture as well, because the cold you can do ahead of time. So you can do all of those beforehand, before the party, for the small dinner party you're having. Put them in the fridge, get them all ready. You can wrap up your snacks. You can put even your nibbles into like sandwich bags if you need to, and have them just ready to just open real quick right before people are coming. And then you have a few hot things. So those are the things that you're focused on right before the party. Just making sure they're nice and hot. If you put too many things that are on the table that are all hot, then you're doing a ton of stuff at the same time, and then you end up not even having enough oven room, honestly. So it's good on different ends. So I'm going to be cutting my pears here, and I'll just arrange my dip on a nice platter and arrange the apples and the pears and maybe some of my ginger snap cookies along with it. So I'll go ahead and finish this up, and again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give me a like. And I will see you next time.